Yes. Okay. So this month we are focusing on sliders, on TNT sliders. They seem to be a hot commodity lately. Um, why? Because they're awesome. That's why. I'm going to show you. We have our Gladiator up here, and I think the guys will correct, and I'm sure Bob could go on a long, elaborate explanation. But down and dirty is the main thing that sets us apart from a lot of other slider companies is we make the feet that mount them right to the frame. By that, I'm going to show you this. Hopefully you can see it's not too dark. See, all of our feet on all our sliders, whether it's TJ, XJ, well, XJ ones, they get welded on, but they all bolt to the very important frame, i.e. motor mounts. Can you see that? Did I just turn you guys all upside down and confuse your world? That is what makes these sliders so strong, and actually, like Chris says, saved Beth and he from a dangerous rollover. They are built to be used. Now this is Spartacus, my Jeep that I drive every day. And I step on those every single time I get in and out of my Jeep because they are steps and they are sliders. And we're supposed to be talking about the Adventure Series ones. Mine are a little bit different in that on the JT, they have an extra step out here, and that is due to the fact that we put a tent up top and we put all our gear on there, and therefore we had the wider steps so that we can get at our things on top of the Jeep. But if you just want to use your steps for off-roading, you may want to use the regular Adventure Series ones. These are actually JK ones. We have them for the JL, we have them for the JK, the JT, the TJ, the XJ. We make sliders for everything. And soon, probably in the next few weeks, now that JL is done, we'll be having some Power Wagon ones because we've been having customers ask us over and over and over for Power Wagon ones. So, Chris, I'm counting the days until the Utah trip. Oh, yes, Matthew, that will be great. I think Chris should be coming out here in the next week or so. Are you, Chris? I don't even know what day you're coming for our next trip, which I'll be going on. Anyways, back to our sliders. Who has questions about our sliders? How many of you that are already on here have our sliders? Let's see, who's on here? David has them. Vince, do you have our sliders also? I don't know. Hi, Renee. Good to see you on here. Less than 2 weeks, David. You're right. Oh, and Chris will be here Monday. Gee, I didn't know that. All right, sweet. I have them on all our rigs. Yes, yes. Well, Vince, why not? You need to get on that. Yes, and David, I think you have a custom set of sliders, if I remember correctly. You have JK sliders, but you got the extra wide step in the back like our JT ones, I think, for climbing up and down on your rig also. Yes, he does. That's what I thought. You have custom ones. We actually, this whole pallet that's sitting here behind me is full of sliders that are going to Germany. That should be picked up today. Oh, that's how it is. Your sliders are extra wide. That's what it is. Yeah, so the Germans know good sliders also. They order them by the pallet full from us and ship them over to Bavarian Off-Road is the off-road company that sells them, or ORZ. That's their company. Their what do I want to call it? That's the name of their company over there. Bavarian here in the U.S., but ORZ in Germany. And Dustin, I see, has a pallet of parts going out the door over there too. We've been busy with the shipping stuff lately. Jake and Jason and Alex are not lacking for things to do in the manufacturing world, and Bob's obviously staying occupied in the accessory world today because he has somebody talking about a roof rack, Rhino rack, which I know a few of you have those on your rigs too. David, Chris, few of you have the Rhino racks for mounting your tents or gear or whatever on top of your vehicles. So, what else has been happening? I was going to show you guys outside. Oh my gosh, today is beautiful. I hope the rest of the country is as beautiful as this one is. Look at out here today. It's the normal, beautiful Wyoming day. Of course, we got a little wind because it is supposed to rain later. I see clouds off that way. They're saying that the rain is going to come. But for right now, we're going to enjoy almost 70 today. Hopefully, one of those pallets is yours. I don't know about that, Vince. There is another pallet. This guy, he ordered, it's not you, Vince, sorry. He ordered that entire, can you see it? Yep. And that still has more coming. That is a mountain. He has fenders and corners that are still being built to finish that one up. And then he's getting a TJ in a box. Or it's an LJ, I think, maybe. An LJ in a box on a pallet. What else we got going on? I think we got Jason back here fine-tuning some things yet. I don't think he went to lunch like all the others. Ice is finally breaking on the lakes. Yeah. What are you working on? Ooh, should I even show him the secret you're working on? No, not yet. We'll save that for another day. Jason is using his mad designing skills and coming up with some fun things for the back of his Jeep, which will be production for other Jeeps. I've got a back half and stuff on order. Oh, I think Jake was just talking to me about that, Vince. He was just dialing in a few of those things too. Yes. I honestly haven't looked at the orders for a few weeks. That's not my department. So I just go back and figure out what you should or shouldn't make today. Yeah, like I said, Jason. So we had that JL in here, the two-door that got a 6-inch stretch, and he needed a rear bumper. So watch for that. That's what Jason's working on. Something a little more rugged, off-road, lean, mean for Corey. And then it'll be a production piece for those two-door people that like to stretch their Jeep all crazy and get all the wheelbase they can get. What else everybody got going on? Hey, it's a taco event coming up. I know Bobby is running something this next weekend. Tanner's leaving on Thursday to head that way for what is it? Oh, Cinco de Mayo Day is in May. We also got Topless Day is coming up May 21st, I do believe. So there's a few of those different events going on. We'll be gone. We'll be leaving the 13th or 14th. Here's my trusty sidekick coming in finally. There he is.
So,
you got your Rhino Rack guy all handled?
no, he wants to schedule the hitch install.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, anyway, man.
Oh, Justin Miller. He's working in heat. Yeah. Bet you wish you were in Wyoming now, Justin. So.
Waiting for y'all to make sure steps for my diesel. What does that mean, Justin? Steps are shipping all the time.
For diesel pickup.
Oh.
He has a pickup.
Oh, yeah.
He has a pickup.
Sorry.
Side steps.
Diesel Gladiator.
So. Y'all, he's talking like he's from
yeah.
Down south already.
Right.
Alabama, Arkansas. Which one are you in? I can't remember where you're at. It looks green, lush, hot, and sticky there.
The Power Wagon is coming in a week or two.
So what I said, probably get some lights out of our head. I told him that's probably once Jason's
we
done
get
with
the
this thing.
Power Wagon figured out, and I mean frames and cab heights and clearances and all of that are fairly standard. So it's just length of different configurations. And
it's designing the feet in the first place, huh?
So once we get the Power Wagon done, we're probably 85% to making the whole line. So
Arkansas. I knew it was an A. I knew it was an A state. And I know it wasn't Alaska. He's in warm country. I told them about our steps and how they mount to the body mount in the frame.
You know, they kind of
Uh,
auto locate. You can't really screw it up.
Erin put hers
Um,
on her JK all by
yeah,
herself, so
you
it's
know,
not a
I mean, you got to
complicated thing
drill a
to do.
few holes, and on the Gladiators, there's one little piece
Oh
of a
yeah, I
body
forgot
mount
about
that
that.
has to, but it's real quick down and dirty. It's easy. The factory actually gave you a cut guide. They overlap two body mounts
Trying to get your
like
lights aren't
that.
on your head.
So you cut it off at this level, that little extra tail. They go right on. So, but the JL, JK, there's just bolt them on, drill some holes. Um, yeah, they're really simple, and
They're going like
they're tough.
hotcakes.
I mean, if you're competition rock crawling, mm, maybe, but for good hard trail use,
And I like
and
that mine, they have a wide enough
yeah,
step.
you can step
Because
up
I
on
get
them
in
to
and
get
off.
in and out.
Yeah.
Um,
Whereas the Guardian ones, they're
yeah, I
narrower.
mean, if you're building something you want to play in the big rocks and things of that nature, you probably want the Guardian series, but the install is not for the faint of heart. Um, but I
Yeah.
mean, William down at Carnage, he runs them on damn near everything he builds, and those clowns beat the hell out of everything.
Can lift the Jeep by them.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
we
can.
do.
We have.
So
Yeah.
I do
How do
it
you know that, Chris?
every
Change
time
a
they're
few
in
tires?
every time they're in the shop. That's what I use to lift the Jeep on a two post. I ain't got time to dick around seeing if it's going to hit, miss, or whatever's hanging off the bottom of the frame. Just grab the slider and go. So,
Oh,
hell, I
hey.
was even picking Megalander up that way, and that's a heavy son of a gun.
Well, those are some pretty beefy steps
But
on
yeah,
that truck. Yeah.
them
Yeah.
are a little Bob engineered.
Yeah.
So,
Which is what
yeah,
the
our
guys
other
that
ones are
want
too.
them,
Right.
that's what they
Well, you
want.
have to on a full size truck.
Yeah.
If you're going to take a full size truck off road, there is nothing on the market other than that type. The guys out of Canada, I forget their name, but they're building them. And there was one other
Maple something.
Maple. Yeah,
Maple something.
they're out
I
of
think.
Canada.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they're big. Typical step you get from forward parts. Yeah, not going to happen. Not going to live. So they'll be robust. They'll just
Lost audio. There we go. Hold on, it'll come back. The stupid telephone was
So,
ringing and
if you're
I
done,
didn't
I'm
shut
done.
off my
Oh,
Teams.
one thing I got. Northwoods is up on the For Exploring website.
Oh,
Get signed up if you want to go. We're going into the arm or the arrowhead of Minnesota, so directly north of Lake Superior, between Superior and the Boundary Waters and Voyager National Park.
so up and
So we're up in that little point of Minnesota that hooks around the north side of Superior.
oh, I didn't know that.
So it'd be a good trip. We're only taking 6. Keep it small and intimate. I think I got 3 or 4 applications already. So if that's something that interests you, I would get on the For Exploring website and send me an application. Sooner is better than later. It's a good group. Kids are welcome on this trip.
It's a fun
I mean,
trip with
kids
kids.
can go on any trip, but
Yeah, we
I've
have
already got
Ainsley this next trip, right?
3 or 4 kids coming, all in that 7 to
Fun.
10-year-old range. So it's a lot of fun with the kids in the woods. We might see a Sasquatch
No.
or some snipe.
All right. Well, that's all I got.
Yeah.
That's all you got. We're
all
gonna
I
cut
got.
it short. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Okay? Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. See you.